guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are continuing the contemporary mansion, and I do have to say it's not finished yet. I really tried and finish it in 2 parts, but I failed. We still have a lot of furnishing to do for part 3. But for this part, I do furnish the entire ground floor here. So the kitchen, the living room. I also do a his and hers study area like I suggested in part 1. And I also fitted in a spa with indoor swimming pool, which I actually thought I didn't have any place for, but it turned out I was looking at the floor plan and there were enough bedrooms upstairs, so I didn't need to make any downstairs. So I decided to add in that indoor spa with indoor swimming pool. There's a fitness area, a sauna, everything your sim needs. The only thing that I didn't add in is a massage table, but we can do that in part 3 if you like. So yeah, here making a little interesting landing there where the living room is going to be. I just thought the idea of a upstairs seating area was really nice, so I do add in a fireplace there that is connected to the fireplace downstairs, and I will be adding in a rooftop chimney in part 3 because I forgot to do that in this part. So yeah, everything is connected, which I think is really nice, so your sims can sit downstairs in the living room, or maybe mom and dad want to sit upstairs and enjoy the beautiful view of Windenburg. Windenburg really inspired me to make this little balcony because I just thought it would be awesome to sit there late at night, watch the sunset or sunrise there from the balcony, I don't know, with a glass of wine with your husband. I think that will be awesome. If you can do that in this type of house, I think your life will be complete. And I would definitely be very happy. I could die happy in that house. I really could. So yeah, that is the idea behind that little balcony here. It's actually especially for mom and dad. So yeah, here doing the living room. So for the style of the house, I do combine modern with a little bit of a vintage vibe. So I'm going with the vintage glamour stuff pack that we got I think a month or 2 ago, and I love that pack. It really goes well with a luxurious theme, which I also tried to implement in this house, and luxurious houses are my favorite style to make on the inside, so I was very happy furnishing this mansion. So the color scheme for this house is going to be mainly white and black, like the white floorboards, black accents on the wall, a little bit of gray, also using gray wall boards and some gray accents here and there. And I did choose to go with colorful paintings to give the entire house a bit more color, because only black and white for an entire mansion was a little bit too much. We needed a little bit color, and the color is implemented through beautiful paintings, and I'm using a lot of the city living painting. So actually one painting, but that painting has like 10 recolors, which is awesome. And I think 5 or 6 of those recolors of that painting are very colorful. So I used it like around the entire house, which is really nice. Here I'm just moving everything over a little bit because I didn't center it, and I hate it when something isn't centered properly. So I do moved everything, I think 1 or 2 tiles to center it a bit. So yeah, here I was thinking, should I center the dining table with that opening, or should I center it with the chimney or fireplace? And in the end I center it with the fireplace because that made more sense than the doorway. So yeah, that is what I'm doing here, placing a mirror because we have already a television on the other side, and a television with a dining table was a bit weird. So the dining area here, that is the formal dining area, and the informal one is going to be in the kitchen. There's only 1 living room. I didn't place 2. I actually, in my first draft of the floor plan, I was planning to do 2 living rooms, but then I thought I could I mean, it doesn't really have a point to have 2 living rooms. I can better add in a spa, which I did, because the second living room I wanted to do on the very left side of the mansion, but it just didn't make any sense. I know it was too far away and it didn't flow right, so I went with the spa instead, and I'm really happy that I did. And the spa looks really interesting. I tried to make a different floor plan for the spa. I always try to make different floor plans. That is how you can really make a house look different, because we only have the same furniture to use over and over. So I try to make my houses look a little bit different through floor plans, windows, usage of materials and colors, so to make it a little bit more unique. So here, starting with the kitchen, and I already saw that I placed way too many windows in the kitchen and there was no place for any counters, so I do remove the windows and placed lesser windows there, and I filled up the spaces on the outside with the plants so that so that it didn't look that weird. And here, doing all the kitchen counters. So I liked the idea of a very large kitchen counters with 2 stoves in the middle there, and I love the contrast between the black countertops and the white ones. It looks really nice, and the white ones are, I don't know, it's more of a stony texture, and then you have the black ones who are more of a smooth black countertops, which I like. So the contrasts between those two are really nice. So here, adding in a dining table. I think I'm going to make that white, by the way. I thought that the black was a little bit too bold there, so I am going to change that to white. And I think the rug is also going to change as well. I think I'm going to go for a white rug. So yeah, very plain, very simple. I did want the kitchen to be the focal point, and I didn't want the dining area to take away of that focus, and that's why I made everything very white and light. So you're here making a seating area, which I'm going to delete again, and then I think at the very end I'm going to place it again, because I was like, actually it looked kind of nice. So here I placed this and I was like, does it look weird? I don't know. At first I thought it looked a bit weird. Here you see me looking like, how does it look? I don't know. So here I just thought, let's do that side, see what we can do there. But I really couldn't find anything to place there that I liked. The paintings didn't look right. Nothing looked right. So I do remove. I think I'm going to remove it like any minute now. And we are going to go back into the kitchen. Oops, I removed the entire kitchen. No, we are going to go back into the kitchen later and fully furnish that. So here I was like, let's take a break from the kitchen. I don't know what I want to do there, and furnish the bathroom, because bathrooms I really like doing. I always have a lot of fun furnishing bathrooms. I don't know why, because bathrooms are always the same. You really cannot do much with a bathroom, but I always like doing them. I don't know why. That is my little zen moment in building, is doing the bathrooms, and I like the idea. I think I did this in my last house build, so that you have a bathroom as a center point, or not a bathroom, a bathtub as a center point with 2 rocks next to it. I really liked that idea, so I thought I'd do it here again. So here, adding in some clutter in the kitchen, making it look a little bit more lived in, just a little. I didn't want to add in too much clutter. I wanted it to look very neat and clean. Added in some mirrors, and here, starting with the his and hers office. I really liked the his and hers study area that I made in the mega French mansion, and I just wanted to make one here as well. So I did go with a different layout to make it look a bit different. So the idea is the white wall is the hers and the black or grayish wall is the his. So that's for the male or daddy. Daddy's sitting there, mommy's sitting there with the pink painting, and there is where dad is sitting with the city skyline painting. I don't know why I did that. I just thought it was a little bit fun to really make it personalized. So I do add in little details on the computer tables a little bit later. So there's going to be like a pink flower with the female side, and with the men's side there are going to be, I think, boxes boxes of paper. So he's working real hard there. I also decided to make a divider wall, and behind the divider, as you can see, a seating area, because the idea that you can still relax inside of the office. So maybe mom is like me, makes houses on YouTube or something, and sometimes you need a break. You need a break and just think about what you're doing if something is going wrong. So she can sit there, grab a drink from the world globe. Very important, that world globe. I place it everywhere, always in my mansion. So this mansion isn't really different in the drink department. There is a beverage everywhere. So she can grab a drink there and just unwind and think about what she needs to do before she is going to start working again. So this is a really multifunctional little his and hers, and I like it. I think I'm going to start with the spa area here. So yeah, just determining the layout here a little bit. Decided to place the the sauna there. There is where the oh my gosh, the indoor swimming pool. So I did the indoor swimming pool intentionally against that window. So the idea behind that was so that mom or dad can take a swim whilst the children are playing outside, so they can still just keep an eye on them, so they can swim laps and can still see if they are not fighting or doing naughty stuff, so they can look out the window and are like, ah, they're still good girls, good boys, nothing wrong. So that was like the idea of placing that swimming pool there. Also a very large television above the swimming pool. It's a bit weird, but I saw it in Ariana Grande, her house. I built her house a few months ago, and she had a television above her swimming pool, and then she had her treadmills facing the swimming pool and the very large television. And I liked that idea. It's weird, but I like it. So I thought, let's do it here as well. So I do place treadmills, or I think it's called treadmills, and I face them to the television and the swimming pool. So yeah, here, this is the bathroom area of the spa, and I like the layout. I like the two separate toilets, and then in the middle the cabinets for taking a shower. I really like it. And of course I'm using the spa day shower cabinets so that your Sims won't get embarrassed when showering where another Sim is nearby. So yeah, here making the indoor swimming pool look a little bit nicer. I do forget to place lights in the swimming pool, which I will be doing in the next part. So yeah, here I'm like, should I not place that television there? But in the end I do place it. So a boxing area, some weight trainers, and what am I doing here? So yeah, here I was like, I need to do something with those waterfalls because I love them. I love them and I haven't used them anywhere, and they really fit a mother mansion really nice. So I was like, let's use them as walls. Waterfall walls here. I think that looks nice. So for the layout here is you come into the spa area and you can go into the bathroom, I don't know, take a shower before you are going to go in the spa section, or I don't know, toilet break, something like that. Then you go into the changing area right here. So this is where the lockers are. You can change into your robe, and then you can go into the spa area where you can take a sauna, go swimming, or work out. So that is why I did this setup intentionally, so that your Sim needs to change before entering the sauna. So yeah, here coloring all the walls because the white walls were a little bit too much. I mean, I like white walls in my mansions, in my modern mansions. I think those really fit in. But it was just a little bit too much white, and that's why I made some walls black. So yeah, here yeah, continuing the kitchen. Like I said, I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I just thought, let's place some cabinets, some art, painting, and we're done. And it looks nice. I mean, it's nothing really inventive, but it looks really nice. So yeah, here placing that little seating area again, because I thought about it and I actually did like it. But sometimes I have that I'm not sure if it really looks nice, and I always then go back to it and see what I feel about that later. So yeah, here doing all the lighting, and I don't know, I think we are going to do the outdoor lighting first, and then we are probably going to furnish the bedrooms, and then we are going to go into the basement area. So for the basement, I don't think I have said that yet. So for the basement, I did ask if you would place your feedback, if you wanted me to add in a vampire tomb or not. So a few of you really said you liked the idea. I haven't seen any negative comments about that, so I thought that was a go for me and place a vampire tomb in the basement. So the vampire tomb is going to be on the modern side. I'm not going to say much about it now because I want to explain it whilst we are there, but I really like it. But if you guys don't like it, so if you are like, I don't want a tomb, oh my gosh, so stupid vampires or something like that, just select that room, press delete, and it's gone. You don't need to use it. I mean, there's a whole section before that you can use. So if you don't want to use the tomb area, just press delete. It's gone. It's not in your game anymore, and it's fine. Or you can maybe change it into storage or something like that. So yeah, here doing the lighting and done with the lighting and going into furnishing the bedroom. So this bedroom is the teen girl's bedroom. I don't have a real story for her because I haven't created her yet. I'm still in the middle of my create a sim for this mansion. So I really didn't know what type of girl I was going to make. So I just thought, let's go for very feminine, girly, clean, and I don't know, a little bit more on the vintage style. That's why I'm using the vintage glamour pack, and I love the combination of the dark rock, white walls, and then the mint green in the bed was really nice, and it looks so very, I don't know, it looked really nice. This is a bedroom that I absolutely enjoy. So it's not over the top vintage, it just has little touches with which I really like. So yeah, that's basically it for this bedroom section. Don't know what I want to say about it anymore. So how are you guys doing, by the way? I don't think I've asked that yet. So here it's Monday, probably Monday where you guys are as well. So I actually wanted to do my voiceover earlier this morning, or this afternoon, not morning. I was working this morning, but I wanted to do my voiceover earlier. But then, of course, my youngest daughter called me and she was like, "Mommy, would you please watch Cinderella with me?" So I was watching Cinderella the entire afternoon and evening, and now it's 7 o'clock and I think she's listening to the Moana songs because I did get the album today for her. I was talking about it yesterday, and this morning I woke up and I was like, I need to get that album. So I did grab that album in the store here, and so not the store, the store out store. I mean the store, my how is that app called again? The Spotify store. I grabbed it there. It's free because I pay like 10 euros a month. So I grabbed it there for her, and now she's on my phone listening to Moana downstairs, and my oldest daughter is doing her homework, which is of course very important. So yeah, that's why this video is going to be up probably somewhere around midnight European time. So sorry guys, I never really look at how late I upload. I wanted to say late and upload, and I said up late. Anyways, I don't really look at my upload times. I probably should look at what's the best time to upload for Europe and America, because that's are my largest viewers. But yeah, I should probably look into that later. Anyways, this is the teen boy's bedroom, and him I did create in Create a Sim, so I do know what his character is going to be. So he loves music, he loves sports, he's a bit of a how do you say that, so you call it a mooi boy in Dutch. He's like really vain. It's a vain boy. He loves his appearance. That's why he has this large mirror there in the corner. And in his bathroom, he also has a large illuminating mirror. He really, really loves to look at himself. He thinks he's the most gorgeous thing in the world. And of course, that's why there are mirrors in his bathroom, like really large mirrors, larger than his sister has. So he loves music. He wants to be a famous DJ when he grows up. That's why he has a DJ booth in his bedroom. He also loves to play sports, and he's still a little bit of a, not a child, but he's still a little boy from heart, because he did keep all his collectible transformers, which are on the dresser there. He's like, he couldn't really let go and he didn't want his younger brother to play with them, so that's why they are there. Although I think his younger brother did grab one, because one transformer is in the backyard, and I don't think the brother knows that, so he's probably going to have a fit when he finds out, which is going to be really, really fun. So yeah, here started with the bathroom. I made this bathroom especially for him. Black flooring, black tiling around. Made it look really glamorous, with large mirrors there and large mirrors on the other side of the bathroom wall, especially for him, so that he can really enjoy the look of him. Just enjoy him for who he is. Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm doing here, and I like this bathroom. I love the black. I don't do black often. Usually I do a mix between gray and white, but no, I really like the black. So yeah, here lighting. Of course he needed disco lights. I mean, he has a DJ booth, so disco lights were necessary. And yeah, oh, back to the bedroom here. So I forgot some clutter item which I'm placing here. I don't know, it didn't look full enough, so she needed some makeup, some perfume, and anything really that makes it look nice. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my voice. I don't know if you guys are noticing it, but I'm slowly losing my voice, so sorry if I'm getting a little bit quieter. I am going to take a little sip so that I won't completely disappear. Oh my god, much better. So yeah, here starting with the basement. So in the basement, of course, I am going to add in a vampire crypt. The vampire crypt is not going to be a traditional one. I did made a more of a modern looking one, so that it would match the entire house. So this is for the modern vampire, or maybe the newly turned vampires, or vampires that go with their time. I mean, maybe the vampires who are living here are like, we need to blend in, we need to be hip and modern, and they reflect that in their lifestyle and also in their tomb or something like that. So I did want to make a hidden tomb as well. I mean, not everyone must come here, so it's not like everyone has access. So here I'm making that little wall of bookshelves with the secret bookshelf door in the middle. I mean, it's so obvious, you can see it. But my Sims are a little bit dumb, so it's fine. They won't see it. They will just walk there without knowing. So I did want to make this space functional, and I didn't want to go for another old looking library. So this is not really a library. There are books. There is also a bar. It's kind of a mix between a wine cellar, a bar, a smoking area, because I do add in the bubble blower. I thought that is a really nice place for a bubble blower, so that maybe mom and dad can sit here enjoy the bubble blower without the children barging in and judging. Perhaps. So this is really an area again for mom and dad. I usually always think of mom and dad because I'm a mom, and I always think what would I like in my house, and I would love a wine cellar with a reading area, probably a chess table because I love playing chess. When I was little, I mean when I was like 5 or 6 years old, I went to chess lessons. I've gotten lessons in playing chess. That was like a really big thing in the village where I lived. And my father, he loved playing chess. He had this electronic chess board so that he can play against himself. And I'm talking about 22 years ago. So that was really inventive for that time. I think, how old was I 22 years ago? I think I was 10. I was 10 years old. So my dad passed away when I was 11. So yeah, I played chess up till I was 11 years old. When he died, I did stop because I just didn't feel like playing anymore. But yeah, that was his thing, playing chess. He loved it. And I still have his old chess set here, the electronical one, but it doesn't work anymore, which is a shame. I should probably let someone take a look at it, but I'm just a little bit scared that they can't fix it, and then I'm going to be really, really sad. So yeah, I think a chess table, I'm probably going to place one when I'm going to play. But now there is no chess table, just a bar, bubble blower, and a little seating area in the middle where your Sims can sit and, I don't know, enjoy their drink. So yeah, that's basically it for this section. Just going to try and make it look really nice, do all the lightings, and then we are going to make the pathway into the crypt and then the crypt itself. So I like the idea that there is natural light in the crypt and in the oh my gosh, here in the bar slash wine cellar thingy. So I did place windows in the swimming pool, yeah, and I know if the Sims look out of the window, they can see into the crypt. I mean, the crypt isn't that hidden. But like I said, my Sims are dumb. They won't see it. It's fine. So yeah, here almost finished. And I think we are almost going into the hallway. And I like the how do you call it? The lights from City Living. I always forget that they're there. So when City Living just came out, I used them constantly, and then I forgot about them, so I didn't see that, or I don't know, they just didn't really stand out in the catalog anymore, but now I found them again, and I do use them constantly here in the downstairs area, and when I'm going to furnish more of the bedrooms, I will be using them as well. So yeah, here starting with the crypt. So we are almost at the end of the video. The crypt is I don't know, a mix between modern and a little bit classic. So of course the the coffins are a little bit classical looking. I'm not losing paintings. I'm using classical looking paintings, but yeah, the flooring, the walls are all very modern. The seating area is very modern, so it's still a mix between classic and modern. And of course, going for white, not a dark. I really wanted everything to be very light, white, and gorgeous. So that's what I'm doing here, but it's still vampire, so it needed a little vampire touch. But like I said, if you are not playing vampires, just delete that hallway, those 2 hallways and the crypt, and you only have that little wine chill section that you can use. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. We are almost at the end. Don't forget to place your likes if you liked it, and if this is the first video that you are seeing from me and you liked it, don't forget to subscribe so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So I hope that you guys have a great day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.